What's going on, guys? Miranda for Student Aesthetics. We out here, Australia, Airlie Beach right now. Today we're going to the Whitsunday Islands. That's actually the reason we're here. So we're going there by basically by speedboat kind of ish thing. So right now we just woke up. It's pretty fucking early. It's like 7:30. So yesterday like there was only rain at like the beautiful spot we go to. But today I hope there's gonna be sun out. From now on it looks pretty solid. One bad thing about yesterday is I got a sunburn, and this morning I woke up like it fucking hurt, guys. Like I almost like couldn't sleep on my back and shit because it was like burning as hell, and it still is. So I'm probably just gonna wear the shirt all day, which really is nothing for me, man. Gotta show the aesthetics, but yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. So this is not good for my skin anyway. This is fucking harmful, and like it truly hurts. So waiting for the taxi right now, and now let's go. That was the first stop of the day. We're gonna go snorkeling here. This is first location. We're going to 2 locations. It's supposed to be some pretty big fishes out here. We already saw them like in the water. I'm gonna take my iPhone into the water, show you guys what's down there. Let's go.
Chances, I feel a lot like 17 back when we were kids. Never thought
That is fucking epic.
like when I close my eyes and don't even
Snapchat. So we up here with Whitsunday Islands. Look how beautiful it is, man. Today the weather is a lot better. I think we're going to like the same lookout point we were yesterday. So I hope it's gonna be sick. I gotta learn how to walk on these. Anyways, we're about to go there. Let me show you, it's gonna be epic. Huh? It's gonna be epic. Right on, so we're here, Whitehaven Beach.
brand new. Like a young John Cusack, like making big mistakes. I feel like for the first.
Huh?
I feel like a kid.
Right, y'all, so first meal of the day here. I've been fasting this morning. This is a buffet here on the raft boat. I have some chicken there, a lot of pasta, man. Trying to carb up, and then some veggies. This is plate 1. I'm gonna have more afterwards. Alright, y'all, so we're here on the Whitehaven Beach. Absolutely stunning, man. So we just had some food. I'm kind of like shirtless because we're taking some Instagram pictures, alright? I'm not gonna be shirtless for long because I'm burned as fuck. So it's red as hell. Lobster life, man. Lobster life.
Like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new.
Right, y'all, so that was an awesome experience back there at the Whitsunday Islands and the Whitehaven Beach. Like, that was so freaking stunning and amazing. It was literally like definitely the most beautiful beach I've ever been in my life. One of the most amazing atmospheres, and you know, walking there really got me thinking about life, to be honest, and just like how the hell did I end up here, right? And you know, it started making me think about, you know, how far I've come and where I started as a person, actually, because like, you know, a lot of people always tell me like, I want to have the life that you have, or you know, you're living the dream. And you guys got to realize that, you know, it wasn't always like this. This just wasn't given to me, all right? I didn't start here. Like, honestly, a couple years ago, I was just, exactly like 2 years ago, I was just a student at university. Nothing special about my life. I was just, you know, chasing the graduation, doing the path that my parents wanted me to take, you know, doing the path that basically everybody is taking, because that's accepted as, you know, what the norm is. That's accepted as what you got to do. And that's kind of like how I grew up. But to be honest, like, that was really never the path I wanted to take. The only reason I was doing it, but to be honest, like, that was never really the path that I wanted to take. It was just like, I felt like I had to do that, and you know, everybody around me was doing it, so it's kind of like that's the normal way to do things, so you do it, right? Like, you don't know if there's another way. Ever since I was young, like, I had a lot of dreams, I had a lot of goals, but I never really went after them. And for me, guys, you know, fitness kind of like changed my perspective on all that, because like I always had a lot of goals and I had a lot of things I wanted to accomplish with my life, but I never really made it happen, you know. And once I started lifting a couple years ago, about 6 years ago, once I started seeing results, it was the first time in my life that I really felt like, you know, I'd accomplishing something, because people were asking me like, how did you accomplish that body? Like how did you make that happen? And you know, I had a body that most people people, you know, have not been able to accomplish with their lives. That gave me the feeling like, you know, of appreciation, and it gave me, like, for the first time in my life, it gave me the feeling like the satisfaction of crushing a goal, you know, setting a goal and really going after it. Because it always was my goal, you know, to build like a dream physique, but it literally took me years, you know, to get even close to that, and I'm not even there yet. But once I started getting like a little bit closer to it, I started to realize like wow, this is the first time in my life that I'm actually turning my dreams into a fucking reality. And I started to realize that I could, you know, basically turn that into every single aspect of my life. And afterwards I started to realize like there are really no fucking limits, right? And that's when I started student aesthetics. It took me 2 years to build up, you know, a little bit of business in which I made some type of money, because first of all, I didn't make any money at all, but I still loved it because this is my freaking passion. I spent all my hours and all my hours into it. You guys gotta realize like, it is not for everyone, first of all, but also, you know, you gotta realize that nobody that is somewhere, you know, just gets there, right? There are very limited people on this planet that don't have to work for where they are. And especially in this situation, I'm only 21 years old right now. You know, traveling the world, being able to do all that, making a living doing what I love, it's almost freaking like unrealistic, right? And that's always like what my mindset was back in the day. Before I started doing this, it was like, nah, like it's not realistic, man. You know, you tell your friends about it, you tell people around you, but it's never really been taken seriously, because, you know, you still always like wonder in your head, like, is this really gonna happen, or is it just like this kind of dream? You know, you see these people on the internet that have a lot of things and you want the same thing, but like, is it really possible? And I can tell you guys that it fucking is possible, all right? If you put all your time and effort into something that you love, that is your passion, I'm telling you, you can fucking accomplish it. And now I'm in a position where, you know, I feel mentally able to crush any fucking goal that I have, right? And that may not be correct, that may not be reality, but it fucking gets me to a lot of places that I would never expect myself to go to. Because you know what they say, you can shoot for the moon, but even if you don't get there, you may still end up amongst the stars, right? So back in the day, I was back in university, but every time I sat in the class, I was only thinking, you know, about new ideas, about building, about creating, right? Because, you know, for me, that is life. My life is about accomplishing shit. Right now, we're traveling the world here. You know, normal people, they would take this as a break, you know, as a vacation. But we're grinding here all day. We're, you know, working every single day to get a video out, because I know this will, you know, establish my business even further. And I know that you guys love it as well. This is what I fucking love doing, you know, creating content, putting something on this earth that will help people, and, you know, at the same time I'm able to make a living off of it. And that is, you know, for me, the fucking most beautiful thing there is. This all wasn't given to me, and it will not be given to you. You got to put in hours and hours, and at the same time you got to think about, you know, what am I going to do differently? And you got to stop giving a fuck about all these people that are going to tell you that you're not going to be able to crush your goals, or, oh man, like your dreams are way too big, like you're fucking, you know, you're dreaming, right? People told me that all my fucking life, but I knew that one day I was gonna prove them wrong, and it could take a lot of fucking time. And that is the thing, most people, they only wanna, you know, show that they work hard, like on fucking social media, like on fucking a screen, right? But what are you really doing when there is no camera involved? What are you really doing? How hard are you working when nobody's fucking watching? That's what it's all about, because the first 1-2 years of your building a business, or, you know, getting in shape, nobody will fucking notice what you're doing. Your friends may actually talk you down. I've had the luck of having a lot of good friends, but I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't make any new friends ever since I started that business. And, you know, right now all these people are coming back like, oh, like acting like I'm cool, right? And people used to laugh at me bringing Tupperware to school, right? And then I started vlogging, people used to laugh at me bringing a camera. That's just what it is, guys. You gotta accept that you're gonna have to be fucking different if you want to succeed, and if you want to do something differently than all the other people are doing in order to, you know, accomplish your dream. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, right? Being happy. I'm fucking happy of where I am, you know, because I know a lot of people are not able to work as hard as I do. And I'm not trying to talk myself up, I'm just telling you that I think that's the way it is. So that's what you're gonna have to accept. If you want to follow your dreams and you want to crush them and you want to accomplish them and do whatever it takes, you know, not everybody may stand by your side anymore. People will fucking drop, that is the reality. But if you want something so bad and you stand for it because you love it and you want it so bad, then, you know, who gives a fuck about these people? You only need a few people in your life, and those are the people that care about you, and all the other people, like fuck it, who the fuck cares? You know, the path that I've taken, it is not impossible. It is fucking unrealistic, I know it, but that's what my younger self would tell me as well. But right now I know that it is fucking possible, and Anybody can do it, you know, if you have the right mindset and you're willing to do whatever it takes, you're willing to work hard to crush your goals, and you know, you're accepting the fact that you're gonna have to sacrifice nights out, you're gonna have to sacrifice hanging out with your friends, and if your friends, family don't accept what you are doing, you're gonna have to accept that you may be fucking taking the lonely path, all right? Because that's what it is. If you decide to be an entrepreneur, it's gonna be a lonely road for most, you know? But that's what you sign up for. And if you're willing to do that, I can tell you guys, you can crush any single goal you want. A couple years ago, I could have never imagined of where I'm at now. But right now, I'm still not satisfied. And then I walked there and I just like took a moment of appreciation. Like, I am satisfied, you know, I'm satisfied in some way. Obviously, I'm not done yet. But you know, I just started to realize like how far I've come. And not necessarily with making money or building a business, but mentally, how I changed from, you know, being this 17-year-old guy that only cared about gaming and hanging out, and, you know, being like a lazy cunt, fucking, you know, I only cared about, you know, getting like the lowest grades that would just make me pass, right, in school. And then next to school, just chilling as much as possible. And right now I got the mindset of, you know, I can't even like lie on the fucking beach or lie on a pool, because all I want is you know, to fucking create shit and to do more, because accomplishment is, for me, that is really my drive. And for me to, like, that all started with fitness and it grew into something more. So that's what I want to, you know, share that message with you guys. There is nothing special about me, all right? I want you guys to know that very clearly. There is nothing special about me. I didn't start student aesthetics with already like a certain name or whatever. I had only a couple $100 in my bank account. All I had was freaking time. I had time and I had a vision, and I had the balls to basically, you know, do whatever the fuck I wanted to make this happen, because I didn't care about anyone, you know, because this was my dream. Nobody's gonna take my dream from me. If I have a goal, I have a dream, I'm gonna go after it, and I don't let anybody tell me that I can't do it or that I'm not fucking willing to or able to do it, because I know who I am and I know what I can. So if you have any goals you want to accomplish, I'm telling you, you can make it fucking happen if you want it bad enough, and if you're willing to do, you know, anything it takes. And you know, you really need to stop worrying about all the fucking people around you that are telling you can't do it, because if you have a dream, nobody's gonna take it from you. Let's make it fucking happen.